want to create here. You guys can definitely get some inspiration by going onto YouTube and looking up some of the creators within the gaming niche that you're in and seeing how their thumbnails are constructed. You have an image in your mind now for what your thumbnail is going to look like? Great. Now you need to gather all of the elements that make up that thumbnail. Let's start off with the background. Since I'm going to be making a Fortnite related thumbnail, I'm going to get some images out of the game itself. So while I'm playing, I'm going to get some screenshots, and even in theater mode, which is such a nice touch. I'm happy Fortnite has this. Unlike other games out there, this is a fantastic feature to leverage if your game supports it. I also know for games like Minecraft, you can get the replay mod to be able to get screenshots or images of your character out in the Minecraft universe. I can also use OBS Studio to take those screenshots if I want through my capture card. I just need to assign a keybind to the screenshot command. If you guys are struggling to get nice quality screenshots or freeze frames from your game, then you can always go onto the internet on Google, type in your game, even go to the game's website and see if there's any new or recent images that you can repurpose into a thumbnail. So here's a few background shots that I liked. I'm gonna go with this one first, and all I need to do is grab it and I can throw it right into Photopea. I can also rearrange the scaling of it just by grabbing one of the corners and then moving it in and out until I have the preferred size that I want. Select enter. If I need to get back into the scaling mode, I can just do Command or Control T, and that will put me right back in there. But I can also find it by going to Edit, Transform, and then Scale. The next thing we're going to need to do is add our primary image to this thumbnail. Now, depending on the background shot that you guys might have taken, you may already have that image within here, but there's a little bit more that you can do with that singular image to separate it from the background. For my primary image, I'm going to go with this picture I took here, and yes, I said picture. If you're going to put your face on a thumbnail, be intentional about the picture that you're going to use. So actually set up a timer camera on your camera to take a picture of yourself instead of just grabbing a random freeze frame while you're editing. You're going to get a much nicer quality image doing it this way versus the other way. So strike some poses. Stop. No, we're good. Moving on. Once you have the image you like, go ahead and take that, drag it onto your Photopea project. If you don't see it, that means it's behind another layer, which is the case for me. So I'm just gonna go to this area here where you have my layers. I'm gonna grab this layer and I'm just gonna drag it on up